Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the electrifying world of EFED Broadcast Channel. Before we dive into the heart-pounding action, let's set the stage with a brief disclaimer. The following content is an EFED Broadcast Channel event created within the WWE 2K universe. All characters, storylines, and events are fictional and exist solely for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real-life individuals, living or deceased, is purely coincidental. Viewer discretion is advised. This show may contain intense simulated combat, dramatic rivalries, and over-the-top personas. It's all in good fun, but please remember that these are digital avatars, so grab your imaginary popcorn, suspend your disbelief, and let's get ready to rumble. Now, let the virtual battles commence.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the higher.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the
I am the higher gun who about to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who about to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
And welcome to the TurnBuckle Talk Podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, y'all? I promise, I'm back. So, SmackDown was pretty good last night. I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't phenomenal. Speaking of phenomenal, but it was good. It was good to me. I enjoy wrestling, so you know, yeah, like you're never gonna hear me say something bad, even though. So let me get into something right quick. 2 weeks, all right, and NXT has done real good with their ratings on the CW. 2 weeks. One of these weeks, the second week in particular, AEW destroyed, not AEW, NXT destroyed AEW. Destroyed. AEW got the lowest rate. Now, did Tony Khan promote it good? Not really. He didn't. But it doesn't take away from NXT did 850,000. Alright, the week before they did 900,000. But even with this 850, it's the highest rating there on CW. Right, AEW did it 350 or 3 something, 350 something like that. The lowest rating ever. And NXT show, the second show, was better than the first show. Let me say that now. Okay? The second show was better than the first show. Alright? AEW show was okay. It was okay. Wasn't bad. But it was also the go home show for the pay-per-view this weekend, which I'm gonna watch because again, I love wrestling. Now, what's probably gonna happen is Shane's probably gonna show up. And now people might say, "Oh, but Shane's profile is still on WWE." So if he pops up, if Shane pops up in WWE, I mean, if Shane pops up in AEW, right? They can just remove him from WWE roster. Because Shane hasn't been in months. And now that your base is taking over, Shane won't be there. You know? And at this point, Tony Khan's trying to make something stick. Alright? To promote ratings. At this point. He signed MVP. He signed Sergeant Benjamin. He signed Bobby Lashley. Just because y'all don't see that, man, don't mean he ain't there. But he signed him. Right? He signed him. So at this point, Tony Khan is just trying to make something stick. Right, for ratings. So when Shane shows up in AEW, that's what's gonna happen, right? When he shows up in AEW, will the ratings go up? Yeah. To like 600 something. Or 700 something. And then after 2 weeks it'll go back down to like 600 something. Or 500 something. You know, I'm not gonna tell you that this 300 something thousand they got Tuesday is gonna stick, because it's not. It's not. It's just it was a Tuesday, and like I said, Tony Khan didn't promote it like he should have. But we knew that the fans knew they were gonna go ahead this day. And the NXT fans, showed out for the second week in a row. Now, am I telling you? I'm not even telling you it's 800 and something. Is that a stick for NXT? You know, I'm not even telling you that, right? Because that might not happen. It may go down to 6 or 7. You know, but you know. And here's the thing, the CW are very happy with these ratings, right? Because they was expecting 500 to 600,000. All right, so there's that. Now let me get into a signing. Oh well, not signing. Let me get into my favorite tag team of all time, the MotorCity Machine Guns. They showed up next week on SmackDown. Now, there was rumors that they was gonna show up in NXT at one point. Nah. They showing up on SmackDown. Even if they did show up on NXT, I would have been happy. Just to get them boys there. You know, the rumors at first that they was gonna go to AEW. Alright, as soon as they was free agents, they was going to AEW, but talks broke down. I'm happy it did. Happy it did. You know, but they showed up next week. They got a match already. I can't wait. Can't wait. Just can't wait. So Kevin Owens showed up on SmackDown. Well, I don't want to say unexpected because that's not true. But he showed up on SmackDown. You know, they playing this like a CM Punk did. Like on the AEW, they're not supposed to talk about what happened because they didn't show any videos of what happened. They talked about it on Raw. All right. Brief. Sorry. They talked about it on Raw. Brief. And they didn't talk about it on SmackDown. Like they didn't show the video of what happened. So when KO showed up on SmackDown and he what happened? And he got a mic. They cut his mic. Alright? Then he went on commentary. He touched Tori Gray's headset and he was talking then. Then Cody came out. Then Cody came out, right? And when Cody came out, they were trying to fight each other, right? And the community got involved and everything. And then Orton came out, which Orton kept coming out. You know, he's behind some of this shit, all right? Because even when he came out and tried to make peacemaker, right? At first, KO shoved Owen out of the way. Right? Just shoved him out of the way. And then security was holding Owen's back, KO back, and Orton was behind him. And then, Kevin Owens elbowed him. He didn't know it was Randy. Then Randy punched him in the face. And then Orton was like, "Oh, for real? Like, what the fuck was that?" Again, I don't think KO knew he elbowed Orton. Alright. So then you says, we're gonna get Cody versus Orton eventually. That's gonna happen. Alright, because there was goose eggs with Orton holding the title and giving it to Cody. So either we get a 3-way with Orton, Cody, and KO. So to give us something to do. But I still feel like it's horseshit about The Rock. But if it's true, we need to get a KO versus. Well, I wouldn't mind a KO versus Orton 1-on-1. Haven't seen that in a minute. And I definitely wouldn't mind a Cody versus Orton 1-on-1. And the 3-way. That works out for me too. It does. It works out for me real good. But we'll see. Because we got some time for it. We got time. Definitely got time. Definitely got time for all this to happen. But like stuff has been going in motion with that. I mean, not motion. Stuff has been building to this now. Speaking of building, they're trying to put the pieces in place for the Bloodline to reunite. Jey and Sammy to help Jimmy and Roman. And how they played it off last night, the whole Roman didn't want Jey. Jey's helping everything, And like Roman said a couple weeks ago, things changed, but not me, right? Not me, not him, right? Because he don't want Jey's help. All right, because it was Jey's fault that all this happened, right? All right. Won't even mention Jey's name. Don't even care about Jey's success right now. Right? Whatever. Alright. He know he needs Jey. Right? He know he needs Sammy. He needs both of them. He needs both of them. Not just one. He needs both of them. Right? So, but we're gonna get the Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0. That's what's gonna happen at Survivor Series. You know, we probably ain't finna get The Rock because like they didn't even mention The Rock last night. They didn't even mention him last night. So that's in limbo right now. Limbo right now. Like they didn't even mention him. So, but we're gonna get 4 and 4 so far. Because I mean, even though the Tonga brother, younger brother, he's in WWE, but he's gonna go to NXT first. So, no need to add a member there. You know. So, but and it's just, let me say this now. It's good to see Jimmy back. It is. Now, is it gonna be easy for Jimmy to convince Jey to come back? No, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't be easy for Jimmy. It shouldn't be easy for Jey or Sammy to come back. All right, and I don't mean this as in Roman should accept them because okay, all right, yeah, but vice versa too. It shouldn't like Jey and Sammy shouldn't just okay, yeah, I'm gonna help. That shouldn't happen either. That fast. Like you gotta tell a story. Right? Hey, like you have to tell a story to make this shit work. If Jey and Sammy just go back willingly with no problem, no. Yeah, like that shouldn't happen. Alright. Jey and Sammy should tell them no first. Alright? And I'm not even saying Roman should be like, yeah. No. Roman should feel some type of way. Right? Not more than Sammy and Jey, though. No. Like how am I say this? Roman feels this way because he said it like he even said it last night that he doesn't like how things are right now. He doesn't like his position right now, or he doesn't like how I think. Like Jey should be happy. Sammy should be happy. Now, I mean, Sammy didn't win the world title. Jey didn't win the world title. I mean, they both won the IC title. Now, Jey's title run's gonna be short. Like whenever Jey and Braun Breaker fight each other, Braun's gonna win. I can't see Braun losing again. Alright? Like, Braun's gonna win. Because Jey doesn't need the IC title to develop his story. It was just to shut people up. Alright? Him winning an IC title was just to shut people up. That's all. His daddy too. Alright? So he's gonna lose. Jey's gonna lose this title. Alright? Like he made history because Roman, Rikishi, The Rock, and him. I'm probably missing somebody. Alright? I think I'm missing a person, but that's history right there. Like family winning the IC title, you know. But I think I'm missing a person. I'm not sure. Cause I said The Rock, I said Roman, I said Rikishi, and then it's him. So like. But I can't see him keeping his belt long because again, his story is going to develop different. Now, saying that, I said this before about this situation with Jey. Jey and him might tag, right? Now Jey and Jimmy might tag, but it ain't gonna be the same no more. Like Jey's still gonna do his thing. Like again, him winning the IC title was just to shut a lot of people up about certain things, about him not winning. So he won, and he's gonna lose his title. I don't know when, but soon, like maybe in 3 weeks, when they go to Saudi, all right, because you know I can't see this being on regular TV, all right. Like maybe when they go to Saudi, he loses it then. It's still longer than his daddy had it, because his daddy only had it for 3 weeks, all right, and then they take it off of him. So I mean, the same thing's gonna happen. He just gonna have it a little bit longer than his dad had it, and that's cool. Like this doesn't hurt Jay. It's just Jay. Like I'm quite sure, like he would have hold it longer if Jay don't have something that's gonna happen. That like the only way I can see Jay holding this title if they're not gonna put him over the like if they're not gonna have Jay go help Roman them, but he is. Hey, there's no way around that. Like just because they not. I mean, they didn't mention his name, but no Yeet is Jay and Usi was gonna happen too. Right? They're gonna get both of these boys back. Now, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker now. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna make this even even better. KO's gonna feel some type of way about this shit too. Okay? And you know why? Because everybody's trying to help Roman now. Alright? And the main kicker on why KO and Sammy got back together is because of the whole Bloodline thing. And here's the thing. KO was trying to not go back to helping Sammy in the first because he knew he would go back eventually. Right? And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So it's just gonna make KO feel some type of way even more. Alright? Like KO has to sign over to like he has to. There's too much shit for him to do. Like I said this yesterday that he's done everything, but he really hasn't. Like he hasn't won a Money in the Bank yet. He hasn't won a Royal Rumble yet. He hasn't won he needs to win a title too. Like a WWE title, world title. I'm not saying he is, but he needs to. Like just stuff for him to do still. Alright, not like you're young, and not like Carmelo Hayes and stuff like that, but like this stuff he needs to do still. Now, speaking of people that need to do stuff, AJ. So, what happened last Friday? He got hurt. Now, supposedly that was supposed to be in the storyline that he gets hurt, but not how he got hurt. Like he legit got hurt. He hurt his ankle. He's in the MRI. I don't know how long he's gonna be out, but they're trying to work an angle into it. You know, because he came back as a face, and Lord knows SmackDown needs heels, but he came back as a face. You know, like he came back as a bona fide face. Because when he fought Carmelo Hayes, he was a face in that situation. Now again, he got hurt for like legit. He got hurt, so I don't know how long he's gonna be out for. But they was trying to work him in, and you know, look, some of this, not some. A lot of this is on WWE. All right, because if they was giving AJ something to do, and not having him home, which AJ was cool with that because of the fact that he got time with his family. But if he gave, and like I'm not blaming Carmelo for this, but you know, if he gave some AJ something to do, he wouldn't have been rushy and just jumped into a match with Carmelo Hayes that he doesn't know a lot about. you know, like ring wise. So, stuff happens, people get hurt. So, speaking of stuff happening, well, but hopefully AJ's okay. Hopefully AJ's okay, and they can give him something to do. And for me, I would move him over to Raw, especially since he a face, and I would move Drew McIntyre to SmackDown. All right, because again, SmackDown needs heels. All right, like bad, and I mean, this is why you turn KO heel in the first place, because you need heels, and KO's a better heel than he's a face. Which he's a good face. He's a better heel, So there's that, and then you can tell Randy Orton's changed, because if this was back in the day, and what I'm talking about is when Orton fought wrestled Evans from NXT, the old Young G, Evans, NXT. There was a bunch. They messed up. I ain't well. They messed up the finish for the match. There's a blooper. There we go. I can use a blooper. Alright. Devon Evans was supposed to come off the top rope in a way, trying to hit his RKO move, and Orton was supposed to catch him. Evans came up too high. He went up way too high, and when he came down, they missed the spot. they missed the spot, so it didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen. And you can tell because Evans was saying he was sorry, like after the match. Orton was like, "No, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool," and he raised his hand and everything. So like, if that was back in the day, Orton would have flipped out like he did on Kofi. Back in the day, but it didn't happen. So because that would have been a nice RKO if it would have hit right. But Orton to flip out. There's no heat on Evans about it and stuff like that. So I'm quite sure they get it next time. But I'm not saying Evans is not good because he's real good. But boy, he need help in his promo work. Like his promo work is bad. Like it's bad. And I don't think that can be fixed. To tell you the truth, like he's gonna need a manager, like a mouthpiece for real. It's hard for him because I don't think that can be fixed because it's bad. Like, but his talent in the ring makes up for it. A lot of it, not all of it, because again, he still got to talk. But if you give him a mouthpiece, then not so much. Yeah, so. Shelton Benjamin, Ricochet, they're better than him on the mic, and they're better on the mic. Like it's just bad for him. It's not good. Like they have to find him a mouthpiece, or they got him tagging with Cedric Alexander right now, and Cedric can talk. So he's better than Evans. I'm gonna say that. So NXT got new tag team titles. Not tag team titles. They got new world titles. The women and the men. And I haven't seen the women's close up per se. I haven't seen it close up per se. But that man's title, at first it looked good. But the last two times I've seen that title, it's okay. Like, I don't know if it's the black attire that's making it look cartoonish, but I seen it last night because Tripp was there last night on SmackDown, but he was there because his girlfriend's there. Legend, Last Legend, she was there, and he was in the crowd. That's the only reason why he was there, all right? Because SmackDown was in St. Louis or Orlando, like he traveled there because his girlfriend is there, which is cool, and nothing wrong with that. But they showed a close up of the title, and it just don't look good to me. It's okay. It ain't better than the last two versions. Like even with that holographic shit on one of them, those titles look better. Right? I haven't seen Roxanne Perez's title that much. You know, I'm always looking at Roxanne Perez, so it is what it is. But and then when it gets on when it gets on Jey, I'm definitely not gonna look at that title. How I should be landing that title. Alright, but you know, like it's just noticeable with Trick because of the fact that the belt don't look good up close. It is that and again maybe it's the black or maybe it's just the letters, like the style of the letters I don't like. I don't know. I like the first time I seen it, it looked good, and then the more you see it, the more it's like. Not so much. But I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch EFBC. Make sure y'all watch New Breed. We should have some new stuff coming up pretty soon. This is the Hired Gun. Love y'all. God bless. I'm out.